Hello everyone, this is Sudhav. So today I'm going to talk about Google Pixel 4 that's been newly launched and the most awaited phone. So let's talk about it. So if you look into the device, you will find an upper wider edge at the top, and that is because Google has put the Soli radar chip in there and the two infrared facial recognition cameras, and there is obviously a selfie camera and the audio port. So what this Soli radar chip is, actually what Soli radar chip does is it recognizes the motion. So suppose when you want to unlock your phone, as soon as you approaches the phone, the process starts, because as soon as you approaches the phone, it recognizes the motion of your hand and wakes up the device. So you don't have to tap the screen to wake the device or click any kind of button to wake the device, and then the process starts. Like in other phone, what happens is when you lift the device, you have to tap on the screen to wake the device, or you have to click any button, then it wakes up and then it starts recognizing your face. But with the Google Pixel 4, this is not the case. As soon as you approaches the phone, it will wake up the device, and then as soon as you lift it, it will recognize your phone and it will be unlocked. And Google says that this is one of the fastest in the industry, and that really is as they demonstrated. So this motion sensor can also be used to escape the song. You just have to wave your hand from right to left and you can escape to the next song or the previous song. And when you're getting a call, so when you approach to lift up your phone, it will decrease the volume of the ringtone, and if you wave, it will put the phone into silent mode. That's also work with the alarm as well. When alarm is ringing, you just have to approach your phone. As soon as it recognizes that you're approaching the phone, it will decrease the volume of the alarm, and then you can wave to turn off the alarm. With Google Pixel 4, Google also introduced in-device processing of Google Assistant. What that means is that Google Assistant in Pixel 4 is really fast because it uses the in-device processing rather than cloud processing. So you can access your photos, the text messages, and the other features really fast. And because of the in-device processing, now the Google Assistant can be used with the other applications as well. Like you would have seen when Samsung introduces Bixby, they introduces, like, you go on Twitter and you can keep talking to Bixby and Bixby keep recognizing what you're saying, and then it does a thing in within the application. Suppose you have opened an application WhatsApp, you can now ask to open a contact within the WhatsApp and it opens that. So similarly, now the Google Assistant would be really fast, really faster. Like Bixby was really slow because it uses the cloud processing, but as it is the device processing for Assistant, it would be really fast with that. Google also introduced the Recorder app. This is something we should talk, because this is not just a normal Recorder app. This is the application that can transcribe the speech in the live environment. So when you are speaking, it can convert the speech into the transcripts. So I have also made a video of the live transcribe application that is available on the Google Play. So what it does is, you can go and see the video. What it does is, as soon as you start speaking, it converts your speech into the transcripts. So this Recorder app must be integrated with such kind of technology and algorithms, so it works with your live recognition of speeches and converting your speeches into transcripts. And you can also search the word within the audio. So suppose you have searched a word like word, so within the audio it finds that where you have uttered that word, so it will start the audio from the word. So this is really amazing. You can search the audio for the word. Let's talk about the display. So like the trend, 90 Hz displays in the Pixel, but this is in the Google way. How does it in Google way? So what Google does is, suppose if you want to use, you're watching a video or you're playing a game, it will automatically move the display frequency to 90 Hz, so that you can enjoy your gaming experience and the animation experiences and movie watching experience in the 90 Hz display. But if you are typing, if you're using it chatting, it will lower the frequency to 60 Hz, or so that saves battery. Google says that they'll give you 3 months for 100 GB cloud storage for free. but that be for the new users of Pixel. And don't fall for it. After that 3 months you have to pay, and if you would be habitual of using the 100 GB of storage, then it really becomes difficult to you have to pay to Google for that. So let's talk about Pixel cameras. They were always best, and I am pretty sure that they will be best. So before launching of the the iPhone 11 Pro, the Google Pixel 3 was one of the best camera in the market. And now, as the Google Pixel 4 is launched, obviously with the two cameras for the first time, when all the trend, all the markets, all of the industries are using the 3 or the 4 camera setup, Google is still using the 2 camera setup. So one is a telephoto lens that is 16 megapixel and 12 megapixel of wide angle camera. So telephoto lens used for 2x optical zoom, but with Google resolution zoom, something super resolution technology, you can zoom more. And what Google says is it gives you the live HDR mode in the camera. What it does is actually what you see is what you get. So when you're clicking a picture, you can actually see how your picture is going to look like. What I mean to say is when you click a picture, an HDR picture from any other phone, after clicking the picture, it processes the image, and then after you click it, the result is available, and then you can recognize how your picture is. But with the Google, what you can do is you can actually looking at the live HDR image. So when you click, before clicking it, you know how it's going to look like. So it has dual exposure controls where you can control the exposures and the blacks and the whites and the shadows before clicking the picture as well. It gives you the better portrait modes as usual. It's one of the best portrait modes. Now they have improved it more, where your sometimes hair gets blurry, but in the Pixel 4 it's really amazing, and they promise that it will be better in the further updates as well. So these are the features of the camera: live HDR with dual exposure controls, learning based white balancing, wider range portrait modes, night side with astrophotography. So this is something we should talk, because we know that night mode or the night side of Pixel was always better than any other cameras in the market. But with Google Pixel 4, you get the astrophotography. That means when you click the image of a sky and a starry sky, you get a professional looking picture. That is really amazing. So that is all about Pixel 4 new features that we should talk, that's not been introduced by any other phone making industry, but this is for the first time by Google. There are plenty of new things in the softwares that when you will use the device, will come to know. So this is all about Pixel 4, and but the sad thing is that the Google Pixel 4 won't be available in India sooner. The reason is simple. One of the highlight feature of Pixel 4 Motion Sense that allows for hands-off gesture and a new way to unlock the phone. This is a radar-based solution that operates on 60 Hz frequency. In India, consumer devices are not allowed to use the 60 Hz spectrum for civilian use, while there have been proposals to de-license the spectrum. Until that is the case, Google will not be able to sell the Pixel 4 in India. In fact, it's not just Google Pixel 4 that is affected by the laws around the use of the spectrum. Asus is unable to sell WiGig dock for its ROG Phone 2 in India, since that too operates on the 60 Hz frequency. So this is from Android Authority. I have a Google spokesperson told Android Authority, and I found that on the blog. So Google Pixel 4 unfortunately is not coming to India sooner. So let's see when it comes. We are fingers are crossed, and we're hoping it will come soon. Thank you for watching the video. If you have liked it, please like it and subscribe for my channel for more interesting videos like that. And have a nice day. And if it's night, have sweet dreams. Bye bye.